Okay, first thing I want to do is get some of the tension out the body. So a lot of times we wake up and we just jump right out of bed. And what happens is you have the most cortisol first thing in the morning. So I always offer, to practice a relaxation exercise first thing because we need to get rid of all that cortisol so that our bodies can balance out so we don't feel so inflamed to start and then go eat breakfast and go about your day. Pretty much you need something to keep your energy flowing, and movement is probably the best thing to do. Stillness with relaxation is top the peak of exercise. So if you practice stillness and relaxation, then movement becomes easier. All right. So we'll start first with a little bit of standing still and breathing. Then we're going to release tension. Breathe in, starting from the lower belly. If you like, you could put a hand on the lower belly below the belly button and one on the chest. Now, when you breathe in through the nose, try to relax the chest and blow out the mouth for about 3 to 4 seconds. Next inhale, relax the shoulders and neck. You may notice tension building up in different parts of the body. Usually the muscles around the joints is where we feel the most tension. So as you notice it, release it. Keep, loose under the arms, around the wrists, elbows, especially the shoulders and the hips and knees. Don't lock them out too much. Have a little lightness to them and let the breath continue. 3 to 4 seconds in, 3 to 4 seconds out. Good. Keep it up. Good. Stay lighthearted, gentle smile, serene expression. Softness is the key. There's a saying in Taichi, you can only have as much yang as you have yin. Therefore, yin is softness. So we should hold on to that. Gentleness, relaxation, peace. This is yin. Full, complete breaths. That's good. Your lungs are clearing out already. What's funny is when we activate this lower belly region, we get blood and oxygen to flow there. Your chi can go there. All of a sudden, this the part of your nervous system that's associated with 70% of your immune system activates. Okay. According to science now, your gut is where 70% of your immune system lies. Okay. And so that's a huge number. Now, can you imagine if we never get chi to flow here because we're always thinking and having emotions about things? Okay, that's causing energy to rise. And when we don't take time to stop with the thinking and the feeling, right, we're cutting off this part of our body from getting proper circulation of breath, blood, and chi. So, what you're doing right now is you're activating what we call the parasympathetic nervous system, which is again associated with immune health, digestive function, relaxation, and healing, self healing. That's why it's hard to regulate our own health, these days without doctors and all kinds of different things. WebMDs. I don't recommend that, but all right, shake it out, kick it out. Everyone's got opinions, so I'm not going to go deep into it, but you can, activate your self healing naturally too. All right. So now that we got some breath and blood flowing from here, okay, movement may feel a bit easier, but not quite. You'll feel more relaxed. And what happens is to get the body ready to move, you want to activate what's called the central nervous system. All right. And to do that, you can do that through breathing. And I like to expand on the ribs rather than the lower belly this time. So if you can, place your hands on the sides of the rib cage And as you breathe in, put your attention in your solar plexus region. So as you breathe in, the breath, the chi, the blood will all start to flow to these areas here. Okay, this is what they call the middle jiao. All right, go ahead, breathe out. Once you're depleted of air, take a gentle inhale. Long exhale. Repeat. If you can, gently place the hands without pressing. Let the inhales expand like a hot air balloon right around the ribs. Good. One more time. Nice job. Relax the shoulders and shake them out. Kick the heels out. And now one more breath from the belly. Inhale, feel the belly expand. Exhale, it contracts naturally without pressure. And one more time. Awesome job. Walk around a bit, take some steps, and you'll notice movement is a little easier. You're more connected. Joints have less inflammation and tension. If you want to grab a little water, you can too. It'll only help. The more we drink water in the morning, especially, the better your brain can function. A lot of us think we need other things, but actually, a glass of water will help you a lot. Okay. Now, next, we're gonna shake a bit. So when we shake, what I want you to do is pay attention to a few points here and here, right behind the knees. Okay. So as you shake, we're gonna extend the wrists out and kind of pop these inner elbows out. Okay. Same thing with the hamstrings. We're gonna bounce and extend. Ready? Good. Exhales. Start. Good. Last one. We pump the knees, kick the heels out. Good. And we'll do a little spinning next. This again gets your energy circulating when you spin, but breathe while you do it. Otherwise, your breath will be trapped. It'll get shallow the more you move because you're creating tension by moving, right? But we want to work on creating relaxation while moving. Only way to do that is to keep your breath consistent. 3 to 4 seconds in, 3 to 4 seconds out. Have your movement match your breathing and vice versa. Okay. So inhale, rotate. Exhale, rotate. Try to connect the spine by rotating the neck with the rest of the spine. Remember, your neck is part of your spine. I was just waving to someone. Welcome. Good to see you. Keep that breathing consistent. In the nose and out the mouth. Try to see behind you as far as you can with the twist, rotating the neck along with the rest of the spine. See clearly from left to right. In the nose deep without bringing tension up. Awesome job, guys. Go ahead and start slowing down little by little. Keep your breath the same. While you slow down a bit, relax more. No need to get stiff or tense to slow the motion down. And again, the breath, since we weren't moving too hard or fast, your breath can stay the same, 3 to 4 seconds in, 3 to 4 seconds out. When you want to consciously use more energy, okay, then you can sharpen your breath and okay, breathe more profusely if the movement requires it, right? If there's tension in the body that you need to release. But as long as you can move comfortably in a relaxed manner, then you can maintain what we call neutral breathing, 3 to 4 seconds in, 3 to 4 seconds out. This will help maintain homeostasis within your cells, allows your center to keep getting breath, blood, and chi to it. But again, when you start going sharper inhales, exhales, or even shallow breathing, what'll happen is you start cutting off this area and your solar plexus and chest get all the circulation of the breath and blood. And again, this is our center, okay? Your nucleus. All the energy likes to rest. So you want to try and keep your energy here by putting your attention or focus there, okay? Where your mind goes, your energy flows. That's a rule of thumb to remember. All right. So let's place our mind here. All right. And take a breath or two without your hands this time. Just observe the lower belly region. If you notice the shoulders moving up first, that's okay. Learn to relax the shoulders back and down and keep your attention in your lower belly. They call it the dantian in Chinese. Your main energy center. It's different than the chakra system. Don't think about yoga. Um, your center here is actually a little bit further down than the chakras in yoga. About an inch and a half below the belly button and an inch and a half inward towards your spine. If you can observe there, you can bet your breath, blood, and chi are going there. Also, a fast way to keep your blood pressure normalized. I did a exercise bike, went real fast, raised my blood pressure to like 130 something BPMs. And then I did this breathing for less than a minute. And while I was still biking, dropped my blood pressure to 98 BPMs. And so, I had to test it myself, but it works. Subtle breath, subtle chi. Okay, good. Can you guys feel your feet a little more now? Nice. Energy's not spinning anymore. Good, good. That's important, okay, to reset every time we do some sort of movement. All right, next we're gonna bounce up and down. So as you bounce, keep the knees soft and light, and you're gonna go back with the hands and forward. Inhale, exhale. Good. Soften the hips. Let the tension bounce out the bottom of the feet. And as you bounce up, extend out the wrists and elbows and shoulders. And in a second, we're gonna do a little coordination exercise. I mean, as if this isn't enough already. We're gonna bring one hand up, the other one forward, then switch. And repeat left to right, relaxing the joints. It's all right. Don't think about it. Maybe at first you got to think a bit. The important thing is don't compare yourself to others, especially to me. I've been doing it for a while. Good. Relax and breathe. Nice job, guys. Go ahead and stop. All right, and kick out the heels a bit. Awesome. Okay, now we're gonna open up the shoulders, placing a hand underneath. As you inhale, we're gonna scoop up, and on the exhale, rotate the palm back and down while exhaling. Good. Inhale to come up. Relax the shoulder. Exhale, rotate back and down. Good. And repeat one more time. Inhale up. Exhale. Good. This time, inhale and do a full circle. Breathe in. Hold your breath for a second if you have to. And then exhale. Full circle rotation. Good. Repeat. Inhale, full rotation. Relax the shoulder as you move. Good. And on the exhale, same thing. Release tension and pressure. Pursed lips like you're blowing candles out. And one more time. Great job. And shake it out. Kick it out too. As you open the shoulder, the hip opens up too. Next, do the other side. Spine straight. Inhale up. And then we're going to exhale, rotating the hand back and down. Good. Release tension as you move. Inhale. Use less and less tension and effort. Good. One more time. Great, guys. Full circle rotation on the inhale. Go a little bit faster, but stay relaxed. Full circle with the exhale. And again. Last one. Good job. Come to a complete stop. Take a deep breath. Shake it out. Both sides. And stand still for a breath or two. Attention where? Dantian. Yep. Longer exhales will help you reach what they call intermittent hypoxia. It's a state of being where your nervous system starts to go through regeneration process. Now, this can be triggered through exercise, breathing, um, stillness and meditation. And when you have long exhales, it helps induce that whole process. Okay. All right. Grab some water. Good work. Walk it out. You guys already feel a little more relaxed. Good. And awake. That's the key. Funny because a lot of times when I first teach students and I tell them to relax, they go like this. No, that's not actually relaxed. You're compacting your organs when you have posture like that, right? Creating tension where here, and that man makes you overthink a lot and worry. So good posture is very important. All right, go ahead and stand nice and tall. And we're going to do a little Tai Chi loosening exercises. As you inhale, bring the hands up right above the shoulders. And as you exhale, we're going to drop all the weight and twist to the side. As you inhale, come back up. And on the exhale, drop all the weight and twist to the other side. Now remember, you want to relax so much that the hands on the back side tap the kidney, the back of the hand. Remember, your kidneys are above the lumbar, right up here, okay? Right below the middle of the back. So let the hand kind of tap the side. If my left hand goes back, it taps the left kidney. All right. Inhale and begin. The other hand will tap the chest in the corner. You can relax it enough from the elbows to the wrists. Drop the weight in the shoulders. Exhale down. Inhale up. Good job. Last two. Okay, good. Kick it out. Okay, next one is a little tricky because just try not to come up too fast. That's the hardest thing, I think. Your arms are going to alternate swinging. You can relax the shoulders, let the hands have all the weight. Okay, alternating. And at the same time, we're going to move down on the exhale. Ready? Notice how I didn't tell you to breathe in to start because you already have a lot of air you hold on to. Inhale slowly up. Good. Try not to bounce and try not to come up too fast. Ready? Exhale down like an elevator, not a pogo stick. Inhale up, slow elevator. Good. Exhale down, slow elevator from the 50s. Inhale up, feel the heels of the feet along with the toes and the ball of the foot. Good. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let the weight go all the way out to the hands. Relax the shoulders more. Inhale slowly up. Relax the knees. Feel the feet pushing through the floor to extend your legs. Exhale. Inhale. And last one, exhale. Inhale. Nice job, you guys. Exhale, drop it. And catch your breath. Find your center. Longer exhales help release tension. Well done. Pump the knees a bit. Let the tension out through the heels. A little kick out helps. Tai Chi, the highest you have to kick is this. You'll see some kung fu where they do Tai Chi but they'll kick really high. But that's the combination. Most Tai Chi is just very relaxed. All right. Shoulders back and down, elbows out, and keep the elbows slightly away from the body as you rotate. Remember how we bounced before? Bounce a bit in the knees and let the weight in the shoulders feel weightless. Let the hands rise up and back. Good. Rotating the hip left to right will cause the motion to move. Okay, so instead of the left side, as you turn, the right side will come up. You don't have to force it with the arms. We got centrifugal force. Doing great, guys. Softness overcomes hardness, always. When there's a stone in the water goes around it, consumes it, even refines it. It doesn't battle it. When another stone bumps into another stone, you got, they break. But when water hits it, it stays soft and becomes one with it, actually. And that oneness allows gold to be created. Pressure allows diamonds to get created. So they go hand in hand, softness and hardness. But one must embrace the other for this process to create harmony. Funny how our society teaches us to fight hardness with hardness. Keep that breathing consistent. Great job. And stop. Good. Find your center. Breathe. And one more deep breath. Again, attention in your dantian. Good work. Go ahead and grab some water if you like. You walk it out, you'll notice the shoulders have less tension and you have more connection from head to toe. All right, let's do a little stretching before we move into Tai Chi. When we do our stretching, this is opening up energy channels, okay? But the goal is not to stretch and be strained. Uh-uh. Gentle stretch down And then the goal is actually tilting the ear towards the shoulder, but maintaining steady breathing. Okay. So as you rotate to the side, breathe and switch. Keep the breath consistent, 3 to 4 seconds, in and out. Good. Back to the middle. This time, let's rotate the chin, turning while breathing. And stop and take a few breaths. Try to get the chin to go towards the shoulder and look past your shoulder. Good. Back to the middle. Anybody notice something while you're turned when you breathe? What do you feel? More tension? More blood circulation? Okay. If you feel more pressure, that's because blood's trying to get to a place where it's maybe restricted, right? So as you breathe and you hold a position like this, try to breathe through both nostrils so both sides of the body get proper flow of oxygen and blood. You'll feel tension through the expansion of your breath. But all that is blood flowing to places where the blood vessels may be a little bit constricted. So relax more and let the blood flow. Good, release. You see, when we have tension in certain parts of the body, it's usually due to restricted nerves or blood vessels. And so when you're holding a certain position and it's difficult to breathe through a nostril, there may just be restriction within the channels. And so as you're noticing the restriction, soften. Don't get hard. Soften. Okay. And let the breath expand. Okay. But again, sometimes the nose gets plugged. All right. And so you want to try to let the breath come in through the nose naturally. And that's going to improve the circulation of your blood and your chi. Okay. Expansion on the inhale, contraction on the exhale. This is natural. All right. Next, hands in front. Stretch the hands down. Press the chin into the chest as you breathe. You feel tension in the neck. Drop it and take another breath. Awesome job. Relax. Loosen the shoulders and stretch the chin forward. So the tip of the chin trying to touch this mirror like this. Inhale. Stretch it out. Exhale long. And again, inhale. Good. And relax. Loosen the shoulders. Stretch the tip of the chin to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Really try to touch the ceiling. Take another breath. Good. And relax. Shake it out. Kick it out. And we'll do the shoulders next. Okay. Opening up the neck improves blood circulation to the brain. Now, the shoulders sometimes get cut off. So as you breathe, keep the shoulders down and inhale and pull right above where the elbow is. Pull it across your body. Width. Inhale and pull. Relax. Good. Hold the arm up. Keep a 90-degree bend between the bicep and forearm. Grab the elbow from the outside and pull the arm across. When it gets difficult, stop there and breathe deep. Excellent. Relax. Switch sides. Inhale. Pull across. Exhale. Relax and inhale again. And release. Good job. Next one. Turn your hand so that the thumb faces down and place your hand on your hip. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale, grab the elbow and pull it across your body towards the middle. Good. Keep relaxing the shoulder. Nice job. Shake it out. This opens up the rotator cuff. This is a very sensitive part of the shoulder. There's a lot of nerves that go through this small little ball and socket joint. So you'll feel a lot of tension, but just try to maintain consistency and breath. Okay? Switch. Shoulders down. Inhale, grab and pull. Good. Breath deep. Shoulders relax. Good. And relax. Shake it out. Loosen the thumbs. Kick out the heels. And bring a hand up. Grab the elbow and pull it back and down. Keep pulling, but relax the shoulders. Good. Switch. And relax. Lock the hands together. Pull the elbows back, along with the wrists. Good. Keep pulling, but keep the hands above the head while stretching out the elbows. Excellent. Drop them. Shake it out. Next, while you stretch the hands and wrists up, relax the ribs. Ready? Inhale, press up. Exhale long. Good. Breathe in and release. Good. Stretch behind you. So your hands are pushing away this time, but also lifting up. Deep breath. And relax. Take it out. Stretch the back of the hands up. Relax the ribs as you breathe. And drop down. Lock the hands, stretch forward. Press the fingers into the hands as the heels of the palms stretch out. Keep the shoulders down a bit and breathe. Change directions and breathe. Good job. Relax. Shake it out. Kick it out. And next, we're going to stretch up. Let the left hand overlap the right and stretch as high as you can. Good job, y'all. Exhale and release. And then we're going to go forward as we bend at the hips. Good. Inhale up and turn to a side, reaching down. Relax the shoulders, take a breath, and reach below the knee. Exhale long. Slowly rise and inhale, other side. Good. Exhale long. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, reach down further. Good. Up and go back. Let the hands guide you. Go as far back as you can. Exhale and then breathe in. Long, sharp exhale. Then breathe again. Inhale up. Good job. Kick it out. Anybody notice it was difficult to get breath to flow here? Okay. As you notice that compression, try to release. Okay. Same thing with this one. You'll feel compression in the back and in the neck if you tuck your chin all the way into the chest. As you start to feel pressure, okay, learn to release it. Instead of holding the pressure, drop it. Okay. Internally first. Externally, you may notice something too. Ready? Feet together, back straight, chin to the chest. Breathe in, go down and grab the back of the legs. At the ankles if you can, calves, whatever, and grip your legs and use that leverage to pull your head closer to your knees. Breathe long, sharp, and relax. Keep stretching. Legs straight, pull the head to the knees. Ah. Relax under the arms. Breathe in and come up. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Good job. Shoulders backing down last. And bring the knees up. Kick the heels out. Good. One foot out, one foot in. Lift the front toes and put some weight on the back leg. You'll notice a stretch in the hamstring. Take a deep breath when you feel pressure. Let it out. After one exhale, you might be able to get a little lower. Good. Come up and switch. Nice job. Come on up and switch again. This time, keep the foot flat that's in the front. Put some weight above the knee and press down and back. As you hinge forward, breathe deep. Keep your big toes down and bend on the back leg. Put some weight on the back leg, not too much pressure on the front, just as much as you need to get a deeper stretch. Yep. Oh, front leg straight and push right above the knee on the thigh, down and back. That's it. Bend the front knee and come up and switch. Remember, put weight on the back leg and slowly apply some pressure to the front. More weight on the back leg. Keep the big toes down on the front. Great job. And up. Kick it out a bit. Spread the feet. And we're going to pull the knees apart. Try not to put weight down, just pull. Good. Okay, now you can put some weight down on the thighs and rotate a shoulder in and then switch. Good. Ah, nice. And come on up. Pump the knees a bit and spread the feet wide. Breathe in and stretch out to one side, pushing both feet through the floor, just straightening out one and bending the other. Good. Breathe deep. You should feel a good inner groin stretch and open up these hip flexors here a bit. Nice. And pump that straight leg up, kick it out, and switch. Both feet pushing through the floor. Good. Deep breaths. Nice. Bring it up. Whoa. Switch again. This time, lift the toes up and turn towards the straight leg. Sink down, keeping your foot flat. Go as low as you like, but keep your back straight. Hands up if you like. And breathe deep. Get as low as you like. And up. Pump the straight leg knee and switch. Turn and sink. Good. Deep breath. And up. Good. Pump the knees a bit. Okay, spread the feet a little bit and bend the knees so you're in a nice horse stance. Okay, this is the riding horse stance. You don't have to go all the way to full horse stance. You can start right at riding horse, okay, with slight bend in the knees. And let's just rotate left to right. Breathe, pushing the feet through the floor to extend the hips left and right. Good. Distribute your weight evenly balanced between both feet. Good. And just bounce back and forth lightly. Nice. Good job, guys. Go ahead and grab a knee, pull it to the chest. Inhale, pull it up. Okay. If you like, use the wall too. Um, use it as much as you need, but try to remember it's like a crutch. So don't rely on it. Good. Switch. Keep the back straight, shoulders down, back and relax. And breathe deep as you straighten out your base leg. Good. Relax. Grab a foot, pull it back. Notice where the tension is and let the breath get there. Yep. Switch. Excellent job. Grab a little sip of water if you like, and we'll do some movements. So all your energy channels are open now. It makes Tai Chi so much easier. If you go through Tai Chi and you're this stiff, it's worthless. If you're muscling through all the movements, worthless. Might as well go jog. But now that you got more, chi flowing from the stretches, what's going to happen is movement becomes a lot easier. So when I want to be soft, I can be. When I want to move the whole body as one, it becomes a lot easier. If you start doing Tai Chi with a stiff body, then yes, you'll get a little bit better, but it's only this much better every time. Now you just practice for a few minutes, and that's going to be worth more than doing a whole hour of being tense and stiff. Okay. All right. Feet shoulder width apart. They say 10-minute Tai Chi is all it takes for the health benefits, or 7 minutes. I'm sorry, according to Harvard studies. All right. Ready? Knees bent, elbows out, palms up. We'll go a little bit over since we started a little late. If you guys are okay with it, you can stay as long as you like. Inhale, push the feet through the floor. And as you do so, the legs extend, the elbows come up with the palms. Stop at the chest height. And as you exhale, we're going to go back down the way we came, but the palms face down. Good. Let the knees bend little by little and repeat. Inhale, shoulders down and relaxed. Exhale. Good. Repeat. Stay lighthearted, peaceful, serene expressions. Inhale. Doctors will tell you that laughter is the greatest medicine. It's true. But what's second best is smiling. And if you smile and breathe at the same time, it's almost as good as laughter. Doing great, guys. Again, last one, and we'll switch it up. Well done. Use the hands to guide the arms, the feet to guide the hands. Inhale, come up, pushing through the floor. As the knees extend, the elbows come up. Exhale as the knees bend. The elbows descend. Push the hands forward and down without pressure, like you're moving a ball. Inhale, elbows out, extending the legs, and exhale, forward and down. Nice job. Wow, you guys got that softness part down. Good work. Keep it up. Elbows out, palms up, straight spines. Breathe in. It's good. Your bodies are moving well coordinated. Exhale. Now, all it takes is on your own to notice tension throughout your movement and let it go. Inhale. Let the breath guide the movement, not tension and pressure. Exhale. Well done, you guys. Go ahead. We're going to switch it again. When your hands reach your chest, flip the palms so they face up. Inhale. Exhale. Little by little, bending the knees. Micro bends. It's hard to see because I have pants on, but um, you'll you'll notice for yourself, your hands will try to move first. Inhale, legs first. Good. Exhale, legs first. Micro bends. That's it. Good. Elbows out, palms up. Inhale. Stay lighthearted. Exhale. Good. Relax those shoulders and wrists, elbows and knees, hips and ankles. Inhale and exhale. Nicely done. Reverse. Start with the ball and open it up. Inhale, pushing the heels of the feet through the floor. Good. Bend the elbows and bring it down. Nice. Micro bends in the knees. Excellent. Keep the feet parallel with each other. At times you'll notice the toes go outward. Try to keep them straight in line with each other. Inhale up. Relax the shoulders. Nice. Exhale down. Good. Stay lighthearted. And repeat. Well done. Last one. Awesome job, guys. Okay, I got two more. Inhale. Bring the hands forward as you bend at the hips and knees. Then on the exhale, we're going to swim our way back up. Good. Swimming through the clouds. Rotate the palms. Inhale again. Good. Stay lighthearted. Exhale. Equally pushing the feet through the floor to come up. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Relax the shoulders and let the elbows rotate with the palms. Back in to start again. Last one. Inhale. Good. Exhale. And stop there. Take a deep breath in. Reverse as you exhale. On the inhale, flip the palms, come up and pull the elbows in. Great. Exhale, down, bending the knees, bringing the wrists down and out. Great. Inhale up. Good job. Exhale down. Nice, guys. And inhale up. Relax the shoulders, elbows and wrists. Last one. Stay lighthearted. Well done. Inhale to come up. Exhale, drop everything. Good. Catch your breath. Okay, we'll finish off with a little standing posture. Pump your knees first. And feet shoulder width, elbows out, palms by your sides. Take some deep breaths. Remember your dantian. Put your attention about 1.5 inches below the belly button, 1.5 inches in towards the spine. Stay lighthearted. If you want to close the eyes, gently do so. The lips are closed, gently close them. And let the breath fill up the body, starting with the center. Your center disperses all of your chi throughout your entire body, regulates your chi. So as you put your observation in your lower belly, this attracts the blood, breath, and chi to go there. And as it accumulates, your regulation can happen. It's the nucleus of your cell. It's the center of your solar system. It's funny how the micro and macro, they all work the same. We're just miniature versions of the universe. Great job, guys. And through Qigong, you can actually, in Tai Chi, you can return to your original nature. All right. Great job. Shake it out. And when you walk it out, remember to take some breaths, okay? See you guys maybe next week if you can make it. Monday, Tuesday, we'll have classes, and then we'll have breaks for Thanksgiving. All right. Happy holidays if I don't see you guys. Good work. Thank you. You bet. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Tom. Good work.
Thank
All righty,
you. Have
man.
a nice
5 days
weekend.
a week. You too.
Bye bye.
Keep up the good work, all right?
Thanks.
You bet.